There was once a man who had fallen on very hard times. No matter how hard he worked, he remained desperately poor. In his house, he kept a wooden statue of a god, an heirloom passed down from his father. Believing this god held the key to his fortune, the man spent every morning and every evening on his knees. He offered the statue his last bits of food, burned expensive incense he couldn't afford, and begged, "O great spirit, please look upon my misery and grant me wealth. Change my luck, and I will honor you forever." But the more he prayed, the poorer he became. His debts grew, his roof leaked, and his stomach growled. One afternoon, after a particularly long and fruitless day, the man came home to find his last jar of oil had tipped over. Something inside him snapped. He looked at the wooden statue, sitting there with its serene, unmoving smile. "You useless piece of wood," he screamed. "I have given you everything. I have honored you while I starved, and in return you have given me nothing but more misery." In a fit of blind rage, he seized the statue by its legs, hauled it over his head, and smashed it with all his might.
The wooden head of the god split wide open, but instead of hollow wood, a shimmering stream of gold coins spilled out onto the floor. The statue had been hollowed out years ago and stuffed with a secret treasure that the man never knew existed. The man stood there, breathless, looking at the gold. Then he looked at the shattered remains of his god and scoffed. "I see how it is. When I treated you with honor and prayer, you were deaf to my cries. But now that I have broken your head and treated you with violence, you finally decide to be generous."
If you want to have things you've never had, then do things you've never done. You have to break your old, stagnant ways of thinking to find the gold that was hidden inside you all along. What are your thoughts on this story? Leave a comment below.